Nigerian Senator Ben Maurice Bruce has hit hard on political leaders in the country since independence in 1960, accusing them of being too lazy to inspire meaningful development in the country. The lawmaker from Bayelsa East believes that those that citizens have called their leaders are not Nigerians, but white men in black skin who do not care about the people. He said the leaders are too arrogant to think Nigeria and act Nigeria in everything they do.
Our leaders are not Nigerians. Our leaders are white men in black skin. Our leaders are no different from the British colonial masters. They just happen to be black with Nigerian names. But that's who they are. They don't think Nigeria, they don't act Nigeria, they're arrogant, and they don't care about the people.
Ben Bruce has been in the forefront of a new wave of campaign aimed at encouraging made in Nigeria products tagged Buy Nigeria to grow the Naira. The fair-skinned lawmaker from Nigeria's oil-rich Niger Delta believes it's time Nigeria looked inward and started consuming more of only those things it could produce to grow its own local economy.
We don't have a choice. I mean, we really do not have a choice. We import everything. You import rice, you import toothpicks, you import orange juice, you import everything you eat in this country. You import cars. What don't we import? We manufacture little.
Bruce blames the obsession of foreign goods on poor leadership by successive governments in the country, who he said made it a policy to be lazy and incompetent to create a framework for Nigeria to develop.
Successive governments have made it a policy to be incompetent. Successive governments from independence have not cared about the country enough to create a framework for Nigeria to develop.
Bruce said he just wants to keep making common sense, but would not lament over the sharp drop in the price of crude oil in the international market, which has completely left Nigeria's economy in shock. Bruce would rather see the crash in oil price and the devaluation of the naira as a blessing in disguise, something he hopes could propel Nigeria's leaders to think and act.
The shock factor of oil prices dropping to $25 a barrel, $40 a barrel, and the devaluation of the naira to 400 naira to the dollar is a blessing in disguise. I love it because what is happening is making us think, is making us act. Now all of a sudden, those rich, arrogant leaders of Nigeria have to eat Nigerian food, have to wear Nigerian clothes, have to think Nigerian, have to fly Arik to go to London because it's cheaper than British Airways. If you fly foreign airlines now, business class is half full, first class, very few people fly them anymore because we're broke.
He said Nigerians can't continue to be frivolous in their spending, pointing out that while many leaders across the world fly business class, go by buses or by train, Nigerian leaders as commissioners fly first class.
A commissioner flies first class. A commissioner has a 30, 40 million naira SUV. And yet the people who they rule cannot eat 1 meal a day. What sense does that make? Poverty is a wonderful thing. And I'm happy what's happening. This is a revolution that will only make Nigeria a better place. So everybody now goes back to the farm. Everybody now starts making goods and services that you and I need. And it creates an equilibrium. So the rich are going to start acting middle class.
To practice what he preaches, or was it to play to the gallery? Bruce recently acquired for himself 2 made in Nigerian cars.
Are you kidding? You think anybody spends millions and millions and millions and millions of naira by mistake? We got a bus, we got a car, we got an SUV. We're going to do a deal with them to make sure all our cars are made in Nigeria. Whether they are Kia or they're Innocent, as long as they're made in Nigeria, we support them. You got to practice what you preach. It is who I am. I'm not pretending. It is who I am. I've always been this way. I love what I'm doing. I want Nigerians to be like this. I want Nigerians to change their arrogant attitude towards life. I want leaders of Nigeria to think Nigeria first, not Dubai first, not Paris first, not London first, not New York first. They first of all think like Nigeria.
Bruce insists that Nigeria must grow its own local economy if it hopes to develop. He said the country could start by servicing its local market instead of trying to deal in export. The alternative, he said, is for the country, its leaders, and the people to remain miserable.